outside today, make sure you've an umbrella as there's plenty of precipitation around.
Get straight to the point with digital text on ITV. For the latest information fast, just press text.
Chewing on pedigree dental sticks every day can help prevent gum disease without any unpleasantness.
To create an extraordinary vodka, impurity must be removed. Clearly purified, clearly Smirnoff.
Wow, Kerry, I love a traditional Christmas. The tree, the lights, the turkey, the Christmas pudding. Oh, traditional Chinese phyllo flowers. You are? These are all new from Iceland. So they're not traditional then? They soon will be. Traditional phyllo parcels, mincemeat or cranberry. Oh, traditional chocolate.
No, ice cream chocolate.
Okay, traditional prawn
With a hint of sweet chilli.
Ah, traditional hot dog.
They don't look very traditional.
Well, they taste it.
Just wait till you try Iceland's new traditional party food.
That's why mums go to Iceland.
Nothing can come between Cocoa Pops and milk.
Cocoa Pops and milk make a bowl full of fun.
I'm on my way to play some bingo with the #1 community.
Sunbingo.co.uk, we love it.
Ultraviolet, fragrance for him, for her, by Paco Rabanne.
Broadband without the hassle from £10 a month. Fresh on 3.
When your hair is acting up, put it back on track. The unique Braun Satin Hair Straightener with ion technology treats your hair gently while straightening it to reveal amazing satin hair. Be dazzling. Glamour readers recommend the new Satin Hair Straightener from Braun.
Take a look at this beauty. 22-inch HD-ready digital LCD TV with built-in DVD player. A snip at £299, save £100. I want that now.
Well, what are you waiting for? Christmas? Reserve it online and collect it later.
Sorted.
Dad, what are you doing?
I'm going shopping.
Reserve online, collect in store. Currys, Christmas with you in mind.
You know when your cat doesn't want to know. You'll know when he doesn't want to be disturbed. And you'll know when he wants something he really likes. Like new, tastier Whiskas pouches. Gently steam cooked for total satisfaction. See how much your cat prefers them.
Well, it's got to be tough to keep the house in order when you've got 5 kids running around. They'll get some help with the 60-minute makeover to come at 2 this afternoon. First, Christopher Biggins, Dolly Parton and McFly are all on this morning.
Carlo, hurry, you'll miss it.
Wait, I'm coming.
Dolmy or pasta bakes, so easy you just sit back and...
Feast your eyes. When's your dolmeal day?
Good morning. A lot of excitement in the studio here today, and I'm going to tell you about that in a minute. But first of all, remember I said to you a couple of days, well, 10 days ago or something, remember our Channel Challenge swimmers? Well, Sally and Kathy have done it. They you know, they swam the Channel, but this time they've cycled India as well. There's no stopping these girls, so congratulations, well done.
Underwater, that's not bad.
and well done you. There's no stopping them. Thank you, Mr. McNabb.
Excellent.
Now, we're overexcited today, and we have a cracking show. One of the best Christmas presents we could ever have is right here in the studio. She is a true superstar. She is Dolly Parton.
Oh, hello there.
How are
Glad
you?
to be here. Thank you.
She looks fantastic.
Indeed,
doesn't she?
absolutely.
Dolly, looking forward to having a chat with you in a minute.
Yeah, not off.
She'll be here.
And fresh from the jungle, Biggins is here, folks. Yes, getting into the Christmas spirit. Hope those mince pies taste better than some of the dishes you sampled in the bush, Chris.
They certainly do, Bradley. Hi, Fern.
Hello, darling. Are you all right?
I'm so thrilled Dolly Parton's here.
I know.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you, love. Plus, by the way, a live performance from a fantastic band. McFly are here. And, of course, we're putting their Prezi request in to see Santa and later on see what they can get out of him from his grotto. That's all happening this morning.
McFly are just fantastic.
Oh, they're brilliant.
They
yeah,
were
absolutely.
Rehearsing earlier, playing, singing live, fully live, fantastic. Yeah. Also, outside in our winter village, we have Wendy Elsmore and David Dominy. They have some great ideas for making your Christmas stylish. Morning, you two.
Morning. Good morning. We're going to be looking at some of the ultimate accessories for party time, starting off with the old mistletoe.
Oh, stop
No,
that.
we're going to be concentrating on my divine party wear. Gorgeous dresses to make you feel absolutely yummy through the party season. And very kissable, maybe.
Oh!
Very nice.
Oh!
Excuse me.
Romance in the air.
Indeed.
And if you're near our Christmas village, do pop down and throw a bucket of cold water on those two, because we'd love to see you. We're on the London South Bank. We're between Waterloo and Blackfriars Bridges. But if you prefer to stay warm exactly where you are, you want to know what the lineup is, and here it is. Now then, our first guest is blonde. She's vivacious. She's been entertaining us for apparently over 40 years, which can't be right.
Can't be right.
No. Dolly Parton is a universal superstar, a legendary country music singer who brings a touch of glamour wherever she goes.
But before we meet her, here are just some of her iconic hits.
And I will always love you. I will always love you. Jolie, 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 Jolie. Please don't take him just because you can. 9 to 5, yeah. My service and devotion. You would think that I would deserve their promotion. I want to move ahead, but the boss won't seem to let me. I swear sometimes that man is out to get me. Wow.
See, how can you not love the force that is Dolly Parton?
Absolutely.
Well, hello, and thank you
to
for
see
that
it.
nice little clip you put together there. That was nice of you.
It was so funny watching that going, oh, look at all the different sizes I am.
I know, it's fun looking at all this, and all the hair, all the big hair, the little hair, and the big butt, big, you know, them.
Butt?
Yeah.
You've
and
never
all
had a
that.
big butt.
Oh, yes, I have, too. I've had, what are you laughing at? It's like, who was that guy you said a while ago, Bigham, or who was the guy?
Biggins.
Biggins?
Yes.
I thought you were still talking about me. When you were I said, that's not very nice to refer to me as Biggins. Well, anyway, I'm happy to be with you.
Well, the wonderful thing is you could go anywhere in the world, Las Vegas, Buckingham Palace, anywhere you want to go, but today you've decided to go to Rotherham.
Yes.
Now, Rotherham is a fabulous place, but not somewhere that we would naturally expect a superstar to visit.
Well, I'm going there for a very special reason, because there are about 13,000 little children
children that are of the age group where we have a program called the Imagination Library back in the States. And of course we give free books to all children from the time they're born once a month until they start kindergarten. And we have had such success in the States and in Canada that we had some of our friends from Rotherham, is that how you say that, Tab?
Rotherham.
Rotherham.
Yeah.
They actually found out about our program and they invited us to come over. And so here we are today. We're going to kind of kick off the Imagination Library. And
so this is part of your Dolly Foundation. Dollywood Foundation. Yes. And it's been going for quite some time, about 20 years this, hasn't it?
Well, actually, this particular, the Imagination Library, is 10 years. But all through the years, we've worked very close with the children for their education, the health issues. But it's very important that once you get in a position to help, that you do. And what could be more rewarding than to do something for the children, especially little children.
Sure, absolutely,
to teach them how to read, to learn to love books. And they get their own little book in the mail with their own name. They run to the box.
They spend so much time now, kids sitting in front of televisions and on PlayStations and Game Boys and stuff like that. I don't think they get enough chance really to express themselves via sort of literature and stuff.
No,
I think
you're
that's
right.
a great idea.
You're right, and that's one of the reasons we are really hot and heavy on this, because we do want children to always know books, because if you can read, you can educate yourself. You can do anything if you can read. So we're very excited about being here. I know there are lots of wonderful programs here already, so this will just hopefully be something else to get more books in the hands of more children.
It's brilliant. Yes. And how did it work out to be Rotherham? There was somebody there who wrote to you.
Yes, Roger Stone, I guess the leader there. He was over in, from what I understand, he was in Tennessee. They were doing some kind of work with the Tennessee Tourist Bureau, I guess, bringing people back and forth to do whatever. And he had seen the program, and the governor and I, Governor Phil Bredesen in Tennessee, I started this little program in my home county, and it grew so fast that the governor got involved, and now we're all over Tennessee. Now we're in 43 states and in 700 counties, and then we just opened one in Canada. But he had heard about this and the expansion of all the wonderful work that we were doing, and he asked us to come. And so it took us a year or so to get all the little detail worked out. So here we are. Little Peter Rabbit is going to be the first book. It's actually the Tales of Peter Rabbit, but it's going to be the first one here. And just so you know, we have a committee back home that they find the appropriate books for that age group. I don't claim to know what people's children need, but here in the UK, Putnam Books of the UK, they will put together a committee of the proper books, and so Peter Rabbit happened to be the one that they thought would be good here. Ours is the little engine that could. So it doesn't matter, these are wonderful little books. There's several of them. They'll get them till they start kindergarten.
Wonderful.
And
to apply for it then, to be a child who's eligible for it, what do you have to do?
All you have to do is just sign up. There's no money involved for the parents or the children. You just have to sign up, and we'll have a whole committee. We'll be talking more about that today and what all we plan to do, but that's all they have to do, and it's sponsored by local businesses, local government, and individuals that want to invest in it. I myself always do foundation concerts. In fact, one of the concerts that we will be doing this summer, we're coming back to go on tour in June and July, and we're going to donate the money from one of the concerts here to the program. So
that's great.
To the British program?
Yes.
Wow.
So we do that at home too. I do concerts every year to enhance it. So it's a good feeling. I love working with children.
Well done, Mr. Stone, for starting. Roger Stone, you say, on the Rotherham Council.
And you're going to Rotherham today?
Yes, we are.
Take your
as soon as I
sunscreen.
review, I'm going to do some stuff. Oh, why? What's the joke there?
It's boiling up there. It'll be red hot in Rotherham today.
All right.
It's a heat wave. It'll be too.
That was a joke.
Okay, I assumed that it was. But since he's just visiting, I didn't figure I'd need to bother to find out what it was.
Now, there was something in the paper yesterday which is quite amusing, really, that it's alleged that some of the councillors up in Rotherham have been a bit sniffy about this. And said,
because we're taking some time away from local business. I understand what you're talking about now. But we're really not. We're only going to be there 30 minutes. How hard can that be?
You're going to go and love them up and Dolly bomb them.
I'm going to go find the guy that said that. I'm just going to love on him and kiss him and say, here's Peter Rabbit. I want to give you the first book. But I understand. It's really hard for people to ask you to stop, take time. I think they thought maybe they were just you know, giving me more liberties than I should have. And it's true, you should take care of business first, but this is also children's business, and we won't be long.
From someone who's been singing from, what age did you start singing? I mean, really young, like 5, 6, 7, something like that?
Yeah, I started playing guitar when I was 7, started singing on radio and television when I was 10, moved to Nashville in 1964, and been at it hot and heavy ever since.
But just from them humble beginnings, you've built up an empire and you do unbelievable charity work and stuff like that.
Yeah, we've been very blessed. We have, I have a theme park called Dollywood back in the States.
I am so desperate to go.
I've got to tell you, Fern was saying to me yesterday, when we knew you was coming on the show, and Fern said, I've just got to go to Dollywood. Do you think she'll let me go to Dollywood? I daren't ask her, so I'm going to ask you now.
Yes,
can Fern
please
go to Dollywood?
Come to Dollywood. I'll get you
She's
in
been
free.
driving us all
you
mad.
can come also. I'll take you around
Honestly,
myself.
she's been to Cricklewood and Hollywood. Now she wants to go to Dollywood.
I
would adore it.
Yes, yes. Well, you'll just have to come, and you can come as well. I would love to have you. We have several.
I'm in Rotherham.
Well, you talk to that man that don't like me, okay?
Oh, that's
all right.
fantastic. But see, Brad's right. With all of growing up at 4th of 12 children, and presumably you didn't have many books in the house.
Oh no, we had the Bible mainly. We couldn't take books home because we had so many little children. They'd chew up the pages, tear them out, pee on them, whatever. You know, so it's like I just learned to love books in school.
Yeah.
And my father, one of the reasons, on a serious note, that I started this program, so many of my relatives, being born and raised in the mountains, couldn't read and write. My own father couldn't read and write, and before he passed away just a few years back, he was so proud of this program and the fact that the children called me the book lady, you know. But it's a wonderful thing, and I have a great time, and I have been blessed in my life, so why not do something good for other people?
Well, that's fantastic, because you don't have a family of your own, and I think that's a sadness. I read somewhere that...
Oh, well, you know what? I think some things are meant to be. Now I realize I didn't have children, so everybody's kids could be mine. So now I can, you know, I can enjoy them all. I have tons of nieces and nephews, though, and lots of children around me.
So you've got Christmas coming up.
Yes, I do.
What do you do for Christmas?
Oh, well, I'm always at home for Christmas. As you mentioned, all the family. We have lots of nieces and nephews, too. And so I'll be with different members of my family.
Who
my husband. I do a lot of the cooking, but all my sisters cook. We all cook. We just cook what we're used to having all through the years. The same old turkey dressing, mashed potatoes, gravy, sweet potatoes, and pumpkin pie, all of that stuff. But it's more about being together.
And your husband, Carl, because he's very... Well, we've never really seen him, and he doesn't follow you around.
No, he doesn't follow me around too much, and that's good. That's why we've been together for 41 years. People say, how do you keep this love alive? I say, I stay gone. You know, it's like it helps. We're not in each other's face all the time, but actually we're very happy and very good buddies in addition to being married.
That's good, because there are often rumours about, well, you know, it must be on the rocks then, it must be very difficult.
Oh, they say that all the time. We've never even once discussed a divorce, although I read it in the tabloids. I take it home and say, hey, Dad, we're divorcing again. You want to read anything about this? He'll say, oh, hell no. Seen that last time. Yeah.
And what does he buy you for Christmas? Difficult to buy you something? Yeah.
No, not much. He always just... We're not really big on buying great gifts for each other. It's just small things, stuff I know he needs. He loves tools and, you know, that sort of thing. So I might get him a hammer and a screwdriver.
See, I love it as your hedge trimmer.
And that's true. And he might get me you know, like some coffee mugs or, you know, something like that, something I need. So we don't buy the big jewelry and all that, or the big cars. He's cheap, too. And I spend all my money on the kids, so that works okay.
That's fantastic. And do you have any luxury for yourself?
Oh, yeah, I have all kinds of luxury. You know, I love just spending lots of, you know, money on costume jewelry and stage clothes.
And of course, I have rings. I was just going to say, they're fantastic.
This is all, that's all costume. But
that one could have someone's eye out.
Quality, yeah, it would. But I have some real jewelry too. But I love buying, you know, just lots of jewelry and lots of cheap clothes, you know, that sort of. I do. I love the God. I love the makeup, and that's what I spend on my stuff. Yeah. Actually, this is pretty conservative because I'm the book lady today.
I've never seen a librarian like this.
I've never seen a librarian dressed like that, quite honestly.
No, not quite. I thought I was being very conservative today. But normally when I do my show clothes, like for instance, when I come here on tour in June and July, I'll have all of my beads and bangles and rhinestones and earrings. And we're looking forward to the tour. tour.
Well, let's just go through this. Yes, you've got the tour, but before that, you've got the new album out,
yes,
which
it's
is called
Backwoods Barbie, and it's also the name of one of the songs from a Broadway musical of 9 to 5.
9 to 5, yeah. How's that going?
It's good. I wrote all the music for that, and we're opening next September at the Amundsen Theater in Los Angeles to work all the bugs out, full set, full cast, everything, and then we're hopefully going to open on Broadway 2009 in the spring.
Can I just ask, what's in that? You say you've written all the music. What's your favourite song that you've written?
That I've ever written, period?
Yeah.
I think The Coat of Many Colors is my personal favorite song of all the hundreds, thousands of songs that I've written.
Yeah.
But that one's about my mom. It's a true story about my life, and so that one means a lot. Of course, I've made more money off of I Will Always Love You, thanks to Whitney Houston and tons of people. But my songs are like my children, and I expect them to support me when I'm old. And so far, some of them are doing pretty good. But anyway, the Backwoods Barbie is actually one of the songs from that. The little character that I played in the movie, Dolly, when they mistreated her. So I had written Backwoods Barbie for myself. It's about me, about a country girl's idea of glamour. And so it fit her so well, I put that in the play. But we have a lot of wonderful things.
You've got a lot next year. You've got the album, then you've got the tour over here. Tickets will go on sale soon, and you'll know about it, and it'll sell out like last time in a flash. And then 95 as well, and your big day in Rotherham today. So we wish you luck
also
with
have
that.
a new website that a lot of the folks are curious to know other things that we're doing. It's called DollyPartonMusic.net. Are you happy, Danny? Yes. And
Danny, are you happy?
my manager over there saying, "Don't forget to do the website." Anyway, so we do have all the stuff out, and people can hear about it and see us, and so you come too when we come over on tour.
Thank
you. Yeah, be
well,
delighted.
This has made my decade to see you.
But seriously though, if you want to come to Dollywood,
Dollywood.
I will take you around myself.
I love
Or I will certainly see to it that you get treated so well there.
Oh, you're wonderful. Thank you, darling. And enjoy Rotherham and all those children in Rotherham. Let's hope it spreads around the country.
Let's hope so.
Terrific idea.
Have a lovely day.
Thank you, folks. All right.
Now then, as you know, this Christmas we are running this morning Care for Carers.